Hi everyone, welcome back to my shop. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. I am here to do a Mother's Day reading, and we're going to see what comes for everyone from Mother Mary, messages for Mother's Day. So this is a spread that I have in my Etsy shop, but right now my Etsy shop is closed, so I will not be putting a link to this reading below. And so we're going to take a look at what messages come through. And like I said, happy Mother's Day to everyone. I hope you get to have a good day with your family and enjoy your own mother or your children over this weekend and have a relaxing time with family and friends. So focusing on what messages want to come through for everyone for our Mother's Day reading. And we're opening with the Mother Mary Oracle from Atlanta Fairchild deck, which is a favorite of mine as well. I guess they're all kind of favorites, but absolutely love this deck. Anyway, so we're going to see what comes up for everyone with this, and it is Our Lady of Starting Over. Interesting, it's the number 29, which of course reduces to 11, and she is talking about starting over. I'm going to read a little bit from the book, but not everything in the book. Okay, so it says, soon it will be time to leave something behind you. I know that you may grieve this loss, even when you know deep within that it is for the best to let it go. Allow me to nourish you with the courage you need and the realization that this change is happening so that you can flourish and thrive. Your growth serves the growth of others too. You shall not cause loss or harm to that which you are releasing. All moves in my grace. Surrender your fear and doubt and trust in my unconditional loving grace for all beings. All situations have their purpose, but new purpose is calling you forward now. Even though it may seem like unfamiliar territory that you are feeling attracted towards, don't try to hide from it or avoid it. The Mother is guiding you, telling you that it is indeed the right way forward. The timing may already be happening or will be happening soon. There is no need to force things, for you will know when it is time to move on. Yet this oracle tells you if it doesn't feel like time yet, it will soon. So let's read a little bit. Let me see. Our Lady of Starting Over arises when you need help to put the past, especially a painful past, to rest. You are entering into a time when the loving Mother's support will be helpful as you step onto a new path. So there's a new path opening, new beginnings, change is upon us, right? So we've been seeing that. And it says, Our Lady of Starting Over comes with guidance to forgive and live and let live. Guidance to feel all your emotions and to make peace as honestly as you can when whatever has transpired, not to be good, but to be free. Remember that people act according to their conscience and wounds, perhaps doing the best they can in the circumstance, but still not being very skillful or aware. They may cause harm, but you can move past this, even if pain was inflicted upon you personally. In time, with the Mother's help, you'll feel acceptance and peace through the cultivating an awareness that they must have had a reason for acting in that way, and their reason has nothing to do with you and everything to do with their own consciousness and wounding. How you respond to the pain of the past is what is relevant to your own growth now. So I'm thinking that's all I'm going to read from this. Okay, here's a part that wants to come out here. Okay, it says, if you have been praying for a new start, but are yet to feel it is happening, this oracle comes with a special message for you. Your new beginning is on its way to you now. Stay in the faith of your heart and trust in your Mother's divine timing for you. There are some final connections, communications, and resolutions that need to happen for the current life phase to be completed karmically. It won't be long now, and soon you will be ready and free to move on with a fresh start and a refreshed heart. So beautiful message of reassurance from Mother Mary. So I'm gonna pull 3 cards from here, and I have not used this deck for a while. So I'm kind of curious myself And then I'm going to be doing the reading with the Saints and Angel. This is Ascended Masters deck. I'm corrected there. Ascended Masters deck. So I'm focusing on everyone in the law of attraction and what 3 cards wants to come out as a message from Mother Mary for this reading. And the undercurrent is the wheel. So there's movement, like a wheel of fortune. So a lot of movement occurring. We have Owl, which I absolutely love Owl. So Owl is all about wisdom. It's also being able to see through illusions, to see through the dark. It also has a keen sense of hearing. So I really feel like from just the sense of it, it's talking about communication, because of the green. There's healing of communication. There's heartfelt communication coming up. There's clearing up of issues. Let's see, death and rebirth. It's kind of what she was talking about here, right? It was letting something go. And it's broken bottle. So broken bottle, this looks very painful, doesn't it? It looks like something that can cut and hurt. So there is in a situation where there has been pain and there has been a lot of, hurtful energy. There is going to be a big change that is coming. There is a lot of transformation energy. And I feel like for a lot, it's got to do with communication, because I'm really tuning in, not so much to the clairvoyance of this owl, but to the clairaudience, to the hearing, to the skill of listening, right? And feeling like we're hearing what someone is really saying and we're being heard. And I feel like there's going to be, you can see this person's looking at it from underneath this mask here. There's going to be, like, she takes that off so she can really connect, right? She's not behind a mask. She can hear more easily. She can see more easily. And I'm feeling that sense here, but I'm really feeling the clairaudience of the owl energy coming up here very strongly. And it's about being heard, feeling like you're being heard and being able to really know what someone else is saying. Because we can hear people, but did we really hear them? And it's in an area where you have felt like there has been something that has been painful, or something that has been used as a weapon as pain, which can be our words, right? They can be very cutting. They can be very hurtful. So I feel a big communication situation here that's going to be transformed coming forward from this combination. And they're saying owl is relevant. I'm going to leave the owl up for some reason. I'm just going to leave him there. It may be important for someone. So I'm focusing on my reading, which is a 6-card placement. Mother Mary. I will put the reading below so you can follow along with the reading if you want. So you can look at it to see what's coming up before I pull the card. Okay, the first one is her message about your spirituality. And we have the power of joy, which is beautiful, because the next part of this reading, it's about your joy and happiness. So I feel an interconnection here to the number 2. I almost feel like it's connecting to us to the second part of this reading. And your spirituality is connected to joy. You really connect to joy through your spirituality. So these are kind of coming together, but I am going to pull a card for the second one. But it is indicating that there is a lot of joy within your spiritual path, within your spirituality, and they're intertwined, they're interconnected, is what I'm getting from the message here. And the rainbow is also a sign for you on your spiritual path. And the colors and the rays of colors are coming up here is important as well. And I also feel if you haven't been feeling very joyful or happy as of late, your spirit is going to be connecting you to that energy more strongly coming forward. Okay. So, and the second one is Mother Mary delights in our joy and happiness. Her message to you about your happiness, and it's interconnected with your spirituality. So, the more you can connect to spirit and get more involved in your spirituality and your spiritual growth, you will connect more and more to that energy of happiness. But we're going to see what else she says, and it's come out of the closet, which is funny. It's kind of like a little funny there, like a joke. With I feel like what she's saying here, because these are so connected, and I kind of figured the second one was going to be another message, is that there are some that are hiding in the spiritual closet, right? You haven't been able to come out of the spiritual closet because you may fear what your friends, your family, your neighbors, your community at large may think. Like, oh my gosh, she's not in that mainstream religion, or she's doing this or that with her spirituality, and it's shocking, it's not what we do, or it's not how it's been done, or if no one in her family is maybe read tarot cards or, done this spiritually or been connected to the earth in that way that she is. I'm not going to go into the paths that are available spiritually, but there is a path that you're on spiritually that others may not understand. But when you come out of that closet and you say who you are and you talk about and you share, you don't have to push it on other people, certainly not. But to be free, to be who you are spiritually, is going to bring a lot of happiness. And I feel this is something that she's going to help those that are in that spiritual closet right now, or they're not out fully. So perhaps your best friend knows, or your partner knows, but your mom doesn't know, or your dad doesn't know, or your sister, or your brother, or your cousin, or somebody that comes to live at your house. They don't know, or whatever. They come to stay, but they don't know your beliefs, and you're afraid to tell them. So it's hampering your sense of joy, and you're going to be more joy-filled when you make that connection, when you open up and you really shine. You can see he's really wide open, and he's got his hands up to the heavens. And there is a happy ending here, she's saying. There is a happy connection here to this. So it's coming out fully in your spirituality. It's going to bring more happiness. Her message to you about what you give to others. Oh my gosh, this is a big one. It's Archangel Michael, and it's you can do it. You are an angelic cheerleader, and it's kind of how I felt when I started working with the angels. They're utilizing you and your messages and your ability to connect with them so you can encourage other people to move forward in their life, to move forward on their path, to connect more deeply in their own spirituality, to know that they can move beyond where they are in their lives. So you're an angelic, what you give to others, you're an angelic cheerleader, and you're a coach, and you're able to utilize that energy to bring encouragement to others. Also, I feel here a lot of people feel safe with you. They feel safe with your messages. They feel safe trusting. There's a sense of trust that they have with your energy, and that they can trust telling you about things in their lives where they can just feel like they can open up because there's a sense of safety and trust here with your energy. So that is a beautiful thing to be giving to others. Her message to you about your love life and its persistence. So we see masculine energy here. It can be that there is a man in your life that is in that type of energy, just very focused, very headstrong. I feel a sense here of that. So for some, it can be that message. This could be a fire sign too. It doesn't have to be, but you can see it's very, very fiery. There is a lot of orange and yellow in here, so a lot of solar chakra, sacral chakra energy. So there could be a lot of strength and willpower in your love life in regards to the sacral chakra. So there could be there could be a power struggle with sexuality coming up here with those two chakras and the way it's being presented. Doesn't have to be. For some, it can be that. But it's also talking about somebody that is very focused. They're very headstrong. But you can see they're very much, their third eye chakra is very illuminated. So I feel a message here and of some being awakened and aware more of who they are now. So there's a sense of an awakening, perhaps with your partner, maybe more with yourself. But it's talking to me about that as well. So for some, this is going to be someone that is very determined, very single-mindedly focused, and very persistent, perhaps focused on you and very persistent in pursuing you. For some, this is for some, this is going to be a message that their partner is more enlightened now. They're seeing more clearly. Their third eye has been cleared out. Their intuition is very strong right now. And that is guiding them. And for some, this can be a willful, solar, sacral chakra, kind of struggle energy as well. So I feel like several different energies coming through there. So you will better know which one that sits with. And it can really run the gamut that maybe they're all three are really pertaining to your situation in love. But it's also a message to stay persistent and stay focused. And, you know, this is also, again, talking about, you know, going back to the clear communication energy as well. So there's a sense here of that clearing out communication. Seeing clearly what you can do to become closer with her. And it is priorities. Make her a priority. Pretty simple. King Solomon. So make your connection a priority. Talk to her every day. Prayer, you know, do prayer if you're guided. You know, if that is something that you resonate with. You can work with the Rosary. You can listen to Ave Marie. I like to listen to that music, and anything that you do that you feel that you become closer. You know, you pick that path. But she's saying ultimately, as a general message, to make that a daily priority to connect with her energy. Okay, and the last one is something that she will bring to your life soon, and it's the law of attraction. So whatever it is that you've been working on, a lot of people work with the law of attraction, and what you are visualizing, it's going to come to fruition, she's saying. So be careful, because if you're visualizing and focusing on negativity and this will never happen and I can't see this happening for me, I can't see clearly, I'm in a sense of confusion, well, you're going to attract more of that to you. So it's like, be very careful and focus on exactly what you want. Try to create a clear picture of it in your mind in a positive aspect, because it's very much, I feel, a sense of accelerating. This energy is accelerating for those that are guided to this reading, obviously, but it's coming in faster, and so be very clear, very focused in the positive aspects of what it is that you want to attract, because she's working very hard to bring that to you. So the more focused you can be, the better, you know, and the faster it will come to you. So, and we saw that in the undercurrent, that there is the will there. And so things are moving in your direction, definitely saying that. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this Mother's Day reading, and I'm not sure when my shop will reopen, but you can always hit the notify me now button and you will know, because I'm off and on now. But I try to stay very consistent with my YouTube channel and my followers, and I want to thank everyone for liking, sharing, and subscribing as always, and I will see you soon for my next video. Angel hugs. Happy Mother's Day.